What's up, motherfuckers? It's time to do my top 10 favorite albums of 2025. Coming in number 10 is Pentagram with Lightning in a Bottle. Pentagram are, of course, a very legendary doom metal band. They've been around since 1971, and they've gone through many different lineup changes throughout the years. This album contains an entirely new lineup. Bobby Liebling is, of course, the only original member in this band. Yeah, it's pretty good. Lots of very catchy songs on this album. Great riffs and solos, and of course Bobby's vocals are just fantastic. Some of my favorite songs on this album are In the Panic Room, Lady Heroin, and Solve the Puzzle. Yeah, I've been a big fan of Pentagram for a number of years now, and just enjoy their music so much. All right, so at number 10 is Pentagram with Lightning in a Bottle. At number 9 is Ghost with Skeleta. So I've been a big fan of Ghost for quite a number of years now. They have more of like a heavy metal or hard rock kind of sound. They're a pretty popular band. I believe they've released, I think it's 5 or 6 full-length albums now. They have a couple of EPs as well. So on this album, they definitely went into a little bit of a different direction. It definitely has more of a glam metal kind of vibe going on. You can definitely hear elements of like Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty good for the most part. I mean, some very catchy songs on here, great musicianship, and yeah, I definitely enjoy it quite a bit. Some of my favorite songs in here would be La Kerma, Marks of the Evil One, and Umbra. Yeah, it's a pretty good album. Okay, all right, so coming in at number 9 is Ghost with Skeleta. At number 8 is Teen Mortgage with Devil Ultrasonic Dream. So I got into this band recently, about 2 months ago. I saw them live back in early November of this year, so about a month and a half ago. I saw them at a small venue in here in Winnipeg, and I had never even listened to any of their music prior to that, so I had no idea what to expect. But I enjoyed the show quite a bit. It was definitely one of my most favorite concerts I've ever gone to, and yeah, it was really, really good. Just a very high energy type of show. And so I started listening to their music afterwards, and I just got really heavily into it. This is their only full-length album they have. This one came out this year, of course. And they do have an EP as well that came out, I think, a year or two ago. That one's really good as well. But yeah, I've listened to this one quite a bit. I mean, they're more of like a garage punk type of band, just high energy, just fun music, awesome riffs, great vocals, and yeah, it's just fun and exciting music, really catchy stuff. And so yeah, I've been getting more into punk rock this year, especially in recent months. And yeah, I really do enjoy this punk rock right here. Great, great stuff. I do enjoy this band a lot, and this is a great album. Okay, so coming in at number 8 is Teen Mortgage with Devil Ultrasonic Dream. Coming in at number 7 is Austere with the Stillness of Dissolution. Yeah, I've been into this band for quite a number of years now. They released a couple of albums many years ago, then they had split up for quite a number of years. Then they reformed, I guess about, what was it, 4 or 5 years ago, and they've released 3 albums since their reformation. And all quality stuff, really, really good music. They have more of that kind of like atmospheric black metal or depressive black metal or sort of like post-black metal. It's somewhere within those styles. Sort of like a blend of those styles, I suppose you could say. Really good stuff. They have their own unique sound. It's very atmospheric, very rich sounding, very emotional music. It's really, really good stuff. Excellent musicianship. Love the vocals. The guitar work and the drumming is just fantastic. This is just a two-piece band. And yeah, definitely one of my more favorite black metal bands. I really do enjoy this stuff so much. And this band has been so consistent since their reformation, and they've been working really, really hard. And yeah, I can appreciate that quite a bit. But yeah, really good stuff right here. Some of my more favorite songs in this album would be Dissolved Exile, Redolent Foulness, and Rusted Veins. Really good stuff right here. Okay, so that is Austere with the Stillness of Dissolution. Coming in at number 6 is Evoken with Mendacium. This is a funeral doom band out of the US. They've been around for quite a long time. I don't even recall when they have formed. I think it was back in 1992, and they've They have a number of full-length albums out, but they don't have that many out. I think it's only about a handful, maybe about a half dozen full-lengths out. And yeah, just very, very high quality funeral doom. All their albums are just fantastic. They are all highly rated albums. So they've been putting out very high quality music throughout the years. They haven't put out a lot of material necessarily, but what they have put out is really good. And this album right here is just fantastic and just very heavy music, very dynamic, and great musicianship. It's just very ominous and dark and melancholic sounding and creepy and eerie. It just takes you on this sort of weird journey, this music. It's just very exciting to listen to. You know, it's really good stuff, and I can really appreciate a lot of this kind of music, like Funeral Doom. It's something I've really gotten into in recent years, and Evoken, they just do it so well. I really do enjoy this band quite a bit. All right, okay, so that is Evoken with Mendacium at number 6. All right, so coming in at number 5 is Cradle of Filth with the Screaming of the Valkyries. Cradle of Filth are a British metal band. They've been around since 1991. I believe this is like their 16th or possibly even like 17th full-length album out. They have a lot of material. They have a lot of full-lengths and EPs and demos and live albums, and they've been a very hard-working band throughout the years and have put out so much and have performed live a lot throughout the years. Very consistent band with as well. They've put out quite a few good albums throughout the years, maybe a few that maybe aren't so good, but for the most part I would say very consistent. Their sound is very unique. They have their own style. You can definitely hear elements of like symphonic black metal as well as like melodic death metal and as well as gothic metal, so sort of a nice blend I would say of those styles, but I would also say that they have like their own unique sound as well. And yeah, this is another really good album from this band. I mean, you kind of know what to expect by now with Cradle of Filth. I mean, it's not necessarily anything out of the ordinary, but it's just very good as well. I mean, lots of great musicianship here. Production is just phenomenal. Great guitar work, lots of really great solos here. Danny's vocals are just fantastic as well. Really, really good stuff. Lots of catchy tunes on here as well. I would say that it's more immediate than some of their more recent albums. Yeah, it's just very catchy. Lots of great hooks on here. So yeah, really good stuff. Another great album by Cradle of Filth. Love this band so much. Some of my more favorite songs from this album would be To Live Deliciously, Demagoguery, and White Hellebone. Yeah, really good stuff right here. All right, so coming in at number 5 is Cradle of Filth with the Screaming of the Valkyries. Let me take a quick drink here of my coffee. All right. Okay, coming in at number 4 is Drudkh with Shadowplay. I've been a big fan of this band for quite a while, probably at least 15 years or so, and I enjoy their music immensely. They are a Ukrainian band. They've been around since the early 2000s. I don't even recall how many full-length albums they have, but it's got to be at least about 10, possibly 12, or maybe a little bit more than that even. Very consistent band throughout the years. They put out a lot of high quality music. They have more of that kind of like atmospheric black metal type of sound, or black and folk metal, and sometimes just straight up folk as well. And great stuff. Very dark and melancholic music. It just takes you on this trip, this journey of just despair and darkness, and I just enjoyed so much. Really love the guitar sound, the guitar riffing, and the vocals are just so great. And yeah, it's just very dark and depressive music right here. Really do enjoy it so much, and been a big fan of this band, like I've said, for many years, and this is just another phenomenal release from them. I don't necessarily have a favorite song from this album. They're all incredible, and you should listen to this album from start to finish. That way you can really experience it the way it should be experienced. And yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful album. Love that cover as well. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so coming in at number 4, it's Drudkh with Shadowplay. At number 3 is Witchcraft with Idag. Yeah, I've been a big fan of this band, oh, at least since my early mid-20s, maybe a little bit earlier even. This is a Swedish band. They've been around for quite a long time, probably since the early 2000s or so. I believe they have 6 or 7 full-length albums out by now, and they haven't released an album in 5 years, so this is their 5th album since their last album, which had come out back in 2020. And yeah, I was really anticipating a new album from this band, and they finally delivered a new album, and it's just phenomenal, absolutely incredible. They have more of that kind of like traditional doom metal sound, definitely similar to Pentagram. They are oftentimes compared to Pentagram, but definitely different from them in many ways as well. Um, and they have like, you know, just kind of like straight up folk elements also. They have like softer elements within their music, as well as lots of heavier stuff. Uh, Lots of great musicianship on this album. Great riffs. It's very bass heavy as well. Magnus Pilander, his vocals are just absolutely majestic. I've always loved his vocals. His lyrics are just phenomenal as well. Very insightful lyrics on here. It's a very deep and emotional music as well. It's just incredible. And yeah, definitely one of my more favorite bands, that's for sure, especially with regards to doom metal. Easily one of my top 10 doom metal bands. Okay, so some of my favorite songs on here would be Idag, Dromar, Ab-Ease, Christmas, Irreligious, Flamboyant, Flame, and Spirit. Although I enjoy this entire album, it's just incredible. But those are definitely some of my more favorite songs on here. Yeah, great album. I do enjoy this one immensely. Okay, so coming in at number 3 is Witchcraft with Idag. Alright, so coming in at number 2 is Katatonia with Nightmares as Extensions of the Waking State. Yeah, this one, for whatever reason, has been getting a lot of negative reviews. I don't know why. I suspect that a lot of the fans are upset with sorry, I can't remember his name. It's escaping me right now. But the long-time guitar player of this band, Anders Nystrom. Sorry, that's his name, Anders Nystrom. He had, of course, played with the band since their inception, and he left the band recently, about a year or so ago. So I think a lot of people are kind of like pissed off about that. But they've replaced him with a couple of new guitarists who are just fantastic. Of course, it's sad that Anders is no longer in the band. Of course, he was a staple of the band for so many years, and it was, of course, one of the main songwriters, especially earlier on. But there were some conflicts within the band, and he decided to leave. But yeah, like I said, this album has been getting a lot of negative reviews, but it's all bullshit. This album is just phenomenal. It's really good. I mean, I've been a huge fan of Katatonia for many years. They're easily one of my top 10 favorite bands, and this album is incredible. It's definitely somewhat different from their other albums, but very similar in other ways. Very proggy sounding, lots of detail. It's a very extravagant sound. It tends to ebb and flow quite a bit, so it's very dynamic, a lot of loud and soft parts. And just lots of detail, lots of harmonies going on. It's very rich sounding music, very emotional as well, very melancholic. And yeah, it's just fantastic. Lots of catchy songs right now. It's just catchy songs as well. It's just so deep, this music. And yeah, it's incredible. Some of my more favorite songs in here would be The Liquid Eye, Wind of No Change, Warden, and In the Event of. But yeah, this entire album, in my opinion, is just fantastic. Don't listen to all the nonsense that's out there. Give this album a listen. You'll realize that it's incredible. It really, truly is. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. Okay, so coming in at number 2 is Katatonia with Nightmares as Extensions of the Waking State. Alright. And at number 1, hold on. Give me one moment here. Let me take another drink of my coffee before I announce the number 1 album of 2025. All right, and that is Celestia with Forevergone. Incredible French black metal band right here. I've been a fan of theirs for quite a number of years, actually since like my early 20s. I found one of their albums at a pawn shop, oddly enough. It was the Cave of Bats EP, and I just loved it so much, and then I became a big fan of this band afterwards. And I do have all their full-length albums as well as some of their other releases. They only have like 5 or 6 full-length albums out, and they've been around since like the mid-90s. So they don't have to actually have a whole lot of material out, but what they have released is very, very good. And they hadn't put out an album for quite a number of years. I think like maybe like 8 years, I think, since their last full-length album. So yeah, I was definitely anticipating this album quite a lot, and it's just incredible. Really, really good album. Very dark and atmospheric and just full of melancholy. The production is just phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. The guitar work and just the instrumentation in general is just phenomenal. Great vocals. I've always loved the vocals of this band. I just love his style of vocals. One of the best black metal vocalists in my opinion. He's just incredible. And yeah, just so much depth and feeling to this music. And yeah, I just enjoy this entire album from start to finish. It's just incredible. It really does something for me. It just takes me out of this miserable fucking existence. It's just absolutely blissful, this album. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't have necessarily any favorite songs from this album. I love the entire album. It's just so goddamn amazing. It truly fucking is. Incredible stuff right here. All right. Okay, so coming in at number 1 is Celestia with Forevergone. Okay, so those are my top 10 favorite albums of 2025. Definitely check some of these out if you haven't. I will leave a list of them in the description. Alright everybody, thank you all for watching my videos throughout this year. It's been exciting. I've put out lots and lots of content. Of course, I've really been getting into making guitar videos, and I will be doing lots and lots more of that going forward, as well as different types of videos as well. And really, I've gotten a lot done this year with my music. Everything's coming along really well. There's been some ups and downs as well. You know, certain things haven't been going particularly well so much, but other things have been going really well. So overall, I'm definitely pleased with 2025. It's been a good year despite some of the difficulties that I have experienced, but I'm looking forward to 2026, and I'm going to be putting out lots and lots of more content, so definitely stay tuned. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and I want to say thanks to all the people who watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. I really truly appreciate it so much. Cheers, my friends.